Okay. So how did you get the name Villain of Vinyl? What does it mean?
For me, the Villain of Vinyl is, of course, we hip hop, so
Oh
everybody
yeah.
comes up with some type of, moniker or whatever. But like I said, I've been collecting records forever, and if anybody knows me, if you really know me, I got a collection that's crazy. Like I started collecting 45s and records, then I have tape collections, like all types of records, and I just been collecting. And whenever somebody needs a record or looking for a sound, whether it's a producer that I know or a DJ or even an MC looking for, stuff to rhyme over, a lot of people just call me because they just know I might have the record or I know how to get the record. And I just been collecting for years, like for years, all back in high school and college. Like I remember literally, I used to work at Papa Jazz back in college. I used to walk out of there with records instead of money, man. So I just been collecting so for so long, and then it just I was looking for something to separate myself from other people,
Right.
other DJs, and because I don't want to be like I was never one to follow the crowd. I was never one to try to be like another DJ. Like, every DJ I know has their style or should have their own style. There's a lot of DJs who just play what's hot in the clubs or play what everybody wants them to play. And that's good for the time frame, but I've always been one to try to just separate myself from everybody. And the best way to do it was just, making sure I knew the music. And for me, knowing the music was through the records. And it's very few records that I don't have, hip hop wise, even soul wise. And it's a ton that I still do need, but, just learning the records. So I just called myself the Villain of Vinyl. It just flowed better. And, I just loved it. So it was either that or I was going to call myself the spectacular one. But the Villain of Vinyl, it just sounded better for me. And of course, I think if you're a hip hop head, you're a huge comic book fan, like, cartoons. I came up on Transformers and, Thundercats and, all that type of stuff. And it was always the villains, like the Decepticons. They was always the best, the best to me. So the Villain of Vinyl just fit.
Right.